We did do this take, guys. Forgot to press record. Well, welcome back to another edition of the Numbcast. Been a while, been a minute. Same faces. Additional brother over there. Myself, Neptune, as always. The big man Febs to my right. Fellow Blue, Shosha. Bukes, right next to New Slave. Yeah. So we're just going to talk about what's happening. What's been happening in our lives, what we've been seeing on TV. In our society. We want to talk about firstly is these riotings, looting as you have it.
Civil unrest.
Yeah.
Look, before we get going on that, just rest in peace to the some 337 people that lost their lives.
Absolutely.
That was
Absolutely.
2 days ago. That was 2 days ago, so that number could obviously change.
Yeah.
Not just the people who lost their lives, but the guys who lost their businesses as well, and just guys that are now facing legal trouble for possibly grabbing something to eat. I mean, it's just a sticky situation for everyone. So, first and foremost, empathy.
What's scary is obviously all this conspiracy theories around it as well, how deeper it goes. But one of the best parts about it is that it's opening a conversation that needs to take place in this country.
Something we've been avoiding.
Something we've been avoiding for a long time. Go for it.
Which conspiracy theories maybe I've missed them?
Look! Are we going to dive into that? We're going to dive into that. Okay. With the bank statements and Zuma, and with he wanted to expose the C17 campaign. Yeah, CR17.
Yeah.
Also, I got confused with that. I thought like a Cristiano.
What
is going on, yo?
17.
What is this? Who's doing that?
Yeah.
So what are they saying?
No, what it means is it's a blanket. It's open. There's so many conspiracies that it could be about.
Yeah, just so many things around it. Yeah.
But now a lot of people can also just use that as like a smoke screen now.
Yeah, of course.
That's also the thing.
What's stopping these guys from just catching up cock now?
Yeah.
Is that not the life that we're living right now?
Look.
I was gonna say that, man.
Smoke screens and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't know what to believe and what's true and what's not.
No lies.
Currently, there's many reasons that people are talking about that these riots are happening.
Yeah.
Zuma, which I doubt that's why it's happening.
Look, I'd say we don't know enough.
Yeah.
Or we're not in that place of position
we can only speculate.
Yeah, we can only speculate. We can just empathize from our position of privilege and offer support.
It's not just one thing, man.
That's
many small things.
It's pressure.
It's also people taking advantage of the situation. Yes, I think Zuma supporters did go out there to try and cause to make themselves seen, but then obviously people just
So you don't think
that's cool.
that this was planned? You don't think that this
No,
was
man, I'm
an
saying-
organized movement? Because
I'm saying for
very
No, I'm
organized.
saying for
movement.
Zuma. I'm saying Zuma did have genuine supporters who wanted to cause a disruption, but then there could have been forces even within that, within those people that were saying, okay, let's go protest for Zuma. That could even be
No, there is actual people that are caught.
Yeah.
There is. It's on the news.
No,
There
but
are
it was
instigators.
definitely a plan
It
because,
was.
I mean,
Look,
I
it doesn't just happen.
yeah,
Someone has to
yeah.
say, let's go and loot.
More than 5 malls, more than 10 malls.
Yeah.
on
And I mean,
fire.
this.
But these are
And the
street
arson
instigators
also,
that you're talking about. This goes deeper.
But like I
agree.
said,
No, I agree
that's
with
speculation
But
on
then
our
there's
terms.
also the internal politics within the ANC.
Yeah,
like
the fights.
Magashule,
Yes.
the Zuma,
Yeah.
and then the Zulu.
The Cyril.
There's arguing over the Zulu throne as well.
Yeah.
Hey, that opened up a different conversation.
Although
Open up a different
I
conversation.
believe Cyril was irresponsible to go and say that on national TV because I think that's what sparked the
Yeah, you shouldn't have
big
said.
topic.
You shouldn't have said, go and help.
Yeah.
Defend and that type of vibe. That gave people.
Yeah, and
a
also
right
he's-
to do
and-
what
and
they
he
were doing.
based it on saying that it's. He actually said it was tribalism. That's what he said. On national
What was its exact term? You said something ethnic mobilization or something.
Ethnic
I was like, hey,
mobilization. Yeah.
This is getting wild over here, bro.
Look here, as long as I remember, I always knew there was some beef between the Zulus and the
No, man, that's obviously
You know what I'm
known.
saying?
That is the tribalism
Yeah.
that exists.
No, it's not obvious, bro. To people look, people are ignorant, bro. Especially in the country.
You're
Yeah.
naive to think that it doesn't have anything to do with that.
So that beef, it's possible.
Dog,
It's
there's a
possible.
lot of beef
But
with
one thing I have that I didn't like people use it as an opportunity to be racist, or
yes.
like it's allowed now. Especially this is from what I see, especially coming from Cape Malay.
Yo,
colored
bro.
people, you know? Like, I understand when it's the older generation, your parents or your grandparents, that's been groomed into their minds. They came from that situation, you know? But our generation, they should know better, you know?
Well, they
You
did
just
that.
said it now. It's been groomed in their
Yeah.
minds as well.
Yeah.
I always use the example of, okay, maybe I could be wrong, but this is the one I use all the time. When I see people my age supporting the All Blacks,
Yeah, it puts it-
you have no reason to support the All
Exactly.
Blacks. You have absolutely no
New
reason.
Zealander, you know?
Back then,
There was a reason.
colored folks supported the All Blacks because there were colored people in the squad, right? They didn't want to support South Africa because we were for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
You have no reason to support them now, bro. You are not a Maori.
Yeah.
Someone has started fucking Maori tattoo and everything. I'm like, bro, chill. You're like, utterly relaxed, bro.
Yeah.
You're not fucking Maori.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down. What F-bombs there, but fuck, man. Yo, I'm getting out of already, bro. God damn it.
Yeah.
But bro, how was that man, that rugby man, remember that All Black supporter? That fucking smug guy, remember? He made a video
one,
when
my bro?
when
Look,
South Africa
another
lost in
rugby
nine,
guy,
when
huh?
South Africa lost
Yeah.
to the All Blacks in the
Oh,
in the
that,
group
did they show,
game.
did they
So
show
Basman
him
made
on
a
the
video
Yeah,
still,
yeah, I know you're
and then
talking
he was
about.
like roasting us, can't you remember?
Celebrating.
What did he say? What did he say?
Oh, bro, he was just a smug, he's South African guy. Staying in New Zealand, but
Oh.
I can't even remember. I'm gonna find that video.
Oh, SA guy staying there.
Yes. And when
Nah,
the All Black Twitter just by
sus.
rubbing it
I know a
in.
few of them,
Shame
though.
on him.
I know a few of those type of supporters. But yeah,
They outing
like I
numbers.
was saying, it kind of shows the problem, you know. This rioting, it did show like, look how they feel towards other people of color. You know, we're all people of color, but divided into factions.
Yeah.
Divide and conquer,
Like,
which is the ultimate goal,
the-
which is happening.
One of the scariest things was like seeing Hindu or Indian people.
Yeah, coming out.
Yo,
that
for
was-
me, I
Like,
got
look,
shocked.
this is one of the tweets.
South
Yeah.
Africa
I was
has
shocked,
a race
bro.
problem, I would
I was
say.
shocked.
The Rainbow
South
Nation.
Africa
It's not to be
like-
celebrated
There was
though.
a
It's like
video-
underlying
There was
issues.
a viral video that went around the next day. Obviously, everyone saw the videos. The viral video
Oh, yeah,
went
yeah,
around
yeah.
of this
Disgusting.
guy standing outside of his car, commenting on another guy that's visibly about to die.
Yeah.
And he's like,
And
saying,
he's happy.
fucking die.
Oh, yes,
You
ooh.
deserve, like, I
Yeah.
was like, whoa, what the fuck, bro?
Like, look at this tweet. I sent that
Like,
tweet,
you know,
right?
and that man probably has a
Yes.
family, kids, you know what I'm saying?
Brutal
Oh,
or not, man.
You know,
exactly, bro.
I was listening to this one podcast of a political analyst, Eusebius McKaiser. And if, yeah, and he pointed out something like, and he said one of the biggest problems Africa has is a morality problem. And he was saying the reason why he says that is because we are so, like, over the years of seeing poor people suffer,
Yeah.
seeing people suffer day in, day out, it's almost like
It's a normal
we lose the
thing.
ability to care about it.
Yeah.
You
We
were numb to
desensitize
that.
the fact.
We're
We,
numb to
we're
that.
so
Yeah.
numb to it, and we're looking at these things now. We're looking at a guy who's on the verge of death, who was beaten, all of that
Yeah.
shit. And what do we have to say? Oh my God, this man's in his night.
Yeah.
Look at that already.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. I don't know if that's just a society problem as a whole, if that's all over, or if that's just us.
No,
but
no.
it's a definite
It has
issue
to be a society
in the
problem.
country to think about that, man.
Because I'd say, look, there's a lot of things that leads to this.
Yeah.
It's also the way they live on a daily basis. So like us being like, where did this come from? How did this happen? You know, it's also kind of ignorant.
Yeah.
We will drive past informal settlements and stuff every day. You know, it becomes so normal to us,
not
but
a
it's not
normal
normal
thing.
for them. That's what pushes them
Yeah.
to that point.
Like when you look at what's happening as
Yeah.
a whole, you step out of what you used to.
Yeah,
and you
your
just
place
actually
of privilege.
you look at what's happening and you're like, bro, this is actually some fucked up shit.
That's
bro."
We grew up around that.
Explain. Have you ever driven past the noon where it smells
Bruh.
like shit? Like, how do they live?
It's
like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's
And
they
they
live in it.
There's a lot of
Yeah, it's just an example, yeah.
But like,
The-
on the way to Mozambique to a restaurant, they're still building brand new, like, apartments and
See,
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like, you drive to the affluent part of the city, but you have to drive through that.
Yeah.
Like, how do you build that and see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how do you spend money there, but there's clearly
Or
a lack
they'll
there?
spend it in that place, but they'll do something shit or they won't finish it.
Yeah.
Or they'll make
Or-
an unnecessary road that
or
leads
half-ass
nowhere and then
job
they
of
stop and yeah.
This is obviously a different topic altogether.
Yeah, it's just the avenues flowing
I wanted to
off.
say, you spoke about the apartments being built in, man. The one closest to the noon The security there is mad, bruh. That's
That's like right there.
That's right there, bruh. They got some high ass. Looks like
northern suburbs.
looks like they got the
Louwburg,
wall
buddy.
there, bruh. I'm feeling the wildings from coming in.
North
That's
is
mad.
Yeah,
North is out of place, bro.
but yeah. But you see, like I don't know if it was that tweet that started that, but that one that I shared with that guy, that Indian guy, was like, because they looting and rioting, let's go burn down some shacks and so on.
Oh, I saw
Look,
that.
like the power of that. I saw like 2 hours later or 3 hours later, we saw the videos of the shacks, you know, and it's again coming from
And that
people
was
of
no
color.
longer people protecting their homes.
Yeah,
and
You know,
they're
that's
not
what I'm
going
saying,
out
like-
to go and
that
attack
was the
a
most,
specific.
one of the
Yeah.
saddest parts about this. You get to see how these people actually feel and the way they think. Yeah, they hide it every day. Now you see, oh fuck,
Oh,
first
they needed this
opportunity,
moment.
it comes
They
out, you
needed
know.
this moment.
And I mean, from people you know, like I seen it on my statuses, bro.
And guy
Bro, I was arguing,
that was-
and then they brought up the card. Oh, don't worry, my girlfriend's colored, and I was like, bro, if you're gonna do that, I'm not gonna have this convo with you.
And
Adio.
the guy that tweeted that was a young like he's
A
probably
young
younger
guy,
than
what?
us. Like,
Much younger,
what does
yeah.
he know about?
You know?
This is how you save South Africa.
But I mean, yeah, that's tough.
Wait. How do you know he was young?
You can see on his
He just looks like
Yeah,
he's got
you
a
can
young
see-
face.
Oh, this is so heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Oh my
I
god.
can see by the way you pose, man. He's young.
I didn't pose. What did he do?
Bro, I'm old. I feel like I'm old. I still don't know the correct pose.
Pose,
You know?
yeah.
You know? It's either the
still
Smile.
you
Yeah,
know,
with
or
the
it's,
arms out in the
yeah,
shoe,
or
doing
it's
that, whatever.
the relationship, awkward smile, shy, kind of, you know? Yeah.
Nah,
Nah.
The thumbs out. Oh,
The way the color of my skin is set up,
but
me posing like this.
if you do anything lower, like must be a certain. That's good, but this is like.
Hey, it's questionable. I mean, it's questionable.
Yeah.
Now you go.
Oh,
How's it, buddy?
one.
How's it?
Okay, how's it?
Yeah.
I was gonna go with the hands crossed by the lap one. That one.
Oh,
That's
nah,
the cross
this
stick.
is so good.
I think that's the matric pole photo, man. That's a matric pole photo. Hands across there by the lap.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, niggas, you don't want me to pose, my niggas.
Yeah. I'm
Whoa,
sure
what's going on? What's happening?
nice.
Why are you posing?
he doesn't.
Oh,
That's look, that's the
Moving
numbers.
along.
That's the
Moving
numbers. I'm
along.
happy I'm not on Facebook anymore. All those memories, bro. Those cringe memories of back in the day.
No, we have your pictures.
Nah.
I think we still
No, we have your pictures.
got it saved in a folder there. Wayne
Yo,
Williams.
Wade, he's on the rocks like this. Wade is a poser.
Ah, there's that bar picture also, he looks
Yes,
black, lah.
yes, he looks,
Oh.
But one thing I know that we are going to get a public holiday out of this. We should.
Yo, no, we definitely should.
If you look at the numbers, there's more people there
Than
in
all.
Sharpeville, more people than like the Youth Day massacre, more people than Marikana.
No, not even more, just like 10 times more.
A lot more.
In a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
In the space of a
And it's
week,
not
my
stopping,
nigga.
man.
Yo.
Look, I've seen some things like they're not giving the full tally. I think it should be over 500 now. Because of the morgue, that guy came out in KZN
Yeah.
and he pleaded they need help and stuff. The morgues are full. The capacity of 500 has been, it's full. Bro.
And then-
I was on the news, I saw him say it.
And then on top of this whole thing,
Yeah, in Cape Town.
you got COVID still added in the mix. You know, you got
And then
now,
we
you
know
got now
spring-
more people.
But I
now.
didn't hear anything of a
Taxi
spike.
violence on there
Taxi
as
Well,
well.
a bit of taxi violence.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
taxi violence on there. And look here, but the taxi violence is bad, and no one's saying anything.
Look, and it's.
like it's
do you
not on
see-
the news.
But
Yeah.
That's on local news.
New as well in Thailand.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not being broadcasted, you know, or followed. And I mean, if you read the stuff, it's almost like they're allowing these two factions to negotiate themselves.
Yeah.
Like they own the roads and
That's the
stuff. So
power
you
of
guys
the
make
taxis,
peace.
bro.
Go and talk there.
The problem is because
Like,
you've got
intervene,
SAPs,
man,
you've got
the government.
SAPs that also own taxis, like SAP's members.
According
so,
to
I mean, it's
What I'm
really-
hearing, a lot of ANC ties and the taxi association are like very, very closely affiliated.
The taxi association is huge, dog.
50,
It's,
50 million,
Bro.
50 million rand industry, something like
Well,
that.
they got
That's
the
a lot of
vaccines. They were second in line, or not second.
No, they're not.
No,
They're not
they
in line.
wanted vaccines.
They,
Oh, they
we were saying
they
it's fair enough though. They are essential.
Yeah, because
They
To-
should
to-
actually.
to our
They're
society.
setting how many
Yeah.
people they
I'd
interact
give it
with,
to
yeah.
the cashiers before them, to be very frank.
Yeah,
how
obviously.
do the cashiers get to work?
No, that's what he's
They
saying.
control more of the economy than all of those guys because those niggas can't get to work without.
Yeah.
Look what's happening now.
Both. I'd say both. There's no meter. You deserve it more. You know?
In the Olympics, yeah, but
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow. The
I'm done with the
Olympics.
Olympics, bro.
I didn't start.
Did you watch the ceremony, the opening ceremony?
I saw
Very Japanese.
Naomi
I
Osaka.
thought it was nice. Yeah,
saw
she did the
Naomi
whole
Osaka.
flame, the torch.
Is she even participating?
She's gonna
Oh yeah, I
For
think
Japan, I dig it. Yeah.
I like that, yeah. Oh, she can.
But I mean, outbreaks, is it not hampering?
Because outfit for
Bro, it's like the Afrikaner influences,
Always get
bro.
roasted for our uniform.
No, bro, they have like veldskoene on, everyone, and they have that shorts, you know that shorts that they wear, and the shirt in those patterns. It looks like Afrikaans influencer, bro. A whole group of.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was
100%,
hilarious. I thought it was brilliant.
That's the
Middag, jammer ek kom nou weer terug. Die All Black partytjie het bietjie langer aangehou as wat ek gedink het. Bokke, wat het Saterdag fout gegaan? Was dit die skeieregter? Ek hoor dit was die skeieregter. Ag sies tog. Daar was niks fout met daai skeieregter nie. Hy weet presies wat hy gedoen het. Ek het die wedstryd 2 keer gekyk. Daar was niks fout met hom nie. Julle het mos gedink die All Blacks is op 'n afdraande pad. Ag sies tog. Julle moet liewer vir julle kaptein leer. Wat is die heads and tails op 'n coin? Want lyk my hy weet nie. En vir al hierdie boksupportertjies wat my en my vriende so op Facebook vloek. Dis hoekom julle span verloor. Dis hoekom julle span verloor. Hou aan om ons te vloek, dis reg. Want dis hoekom julle span sal nie geseën word met 'n wêreldbeker nie. En ek gaan Italië ondersteun met die volgende wedstryd. Ek hoop Italië trap julle, man. Ek hoop Italië trap julle. That's a spicy meatball. So ek hoop hulle trap julle. En ek hoop hulle kry 'n bonuspunt teen Kanada. Laat julle sommer uit voetsak uit hierdie wêreldbeker nog voordat die kwartfinale plaasvind. En Ramkat van Centurion, waar bly julle bok ondersteunertjies? Julle bly stil, papi. Lekker dag.
Pull the video up. Yeah.
Yeah, is it Afrikaans?
hard Afrikaans, bro.
Supporting
Look now
the
what happens?
All Blacks.
What?
My goodness.
That's the first? I thought you were
goodness.
Hande jong.
he's staying in
Your Hande Jong.
Hande jong.
So he's from New Zealand.
Definitely good vision.
We must believe that.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And I even saw just going back to the riots. I've even seen tweets of because now I just saw this man when Wayne showed us these white people on Twitter again or on social media saying that now they're gonna leave South Africa now because there's nothing left here for them.
Yeah, but I understand their
it's like a
fear.
cycle.
It's a fear that it's something they've been afraid of for
But
years.
I don't think it's a genuine fear because
Nah,
pretty
it's a fear.
secure in South
It's a fear.
Africa.
It's a fear.
Nah, look.
But edit
if
that
you
out.
watch- If you watch this episode
They
of
are
Dark
pretty
Tourist,
secure in South Africa.
I watch that
Still
episode.
never watched
Yeah,
it.
that's the fear.
Watch
That's
it.
the fear I'm talking about.
legit fear that
It's not let me not say fear. It's it's an accountability. You
Yes,
know,
that's
of
the
what
problem. They
of
don't
what
need-
has happened or what you've done to people.
But that's such a small percentage of them, though, bro.
Like, those are
Like,
people who just fucked up in life. Like, you get that in every demographic, but there's no way now that we're gonna see white people on the streets in this country.
They are.
There's no, like, I'm talking about now.
No, we won't. He's right.
Yeah, like, it's an epidemic.
They
for
all
them.
are like a
No, of course,
1,
when you
2,
find
3.
that you find that-
Oh, as you
for 500 other people of color, bro.
Having money, basically, like us.
The majority is what you mean.
Nah, I don't think that can happen now.
Never.
I
It's
mean,
not gonna happen.
the system was put in place.
Look,
Yeah,
It's a 400-year-old system.
yeah. This is something we all know in this room right now.
They learn from other people's
South
mistakes
Af-
as well, bro.
South
They
Africa
quite
could
it.
do with
Yeah,
it.
the
Yeah.
apartheid roots is deep. The trees
South
have
Africa could
grown.
do
Yeah.
with a reset button, man.
Yeah, like
That's
this is
all
what I wanted
say.
to speak about.
Like,
I watched the Dave Chappelle, the one where he used us as an example.
Yeah,
He gave us
but,
props, and I was sitting there. I was thinking,
But
to
he doesn't
me,
know, man.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
he said the reason why America or
He said LA could use
what South Africa had, or
The
he used Germany as
reconciliation,
you use Germany, no?
I use Germany.
Yeah.
I think
Germany
is
did
the
it properly.
perfect example,
Germany
yeah.
did it
He,
properly.
but he gave props to our
Sure, but
TRC.
Germany
But
had
the thing
He
is,
said people owned up to their stuff and they had some closure there, and that's
They
why
were
South
taught
Africa is
why
doing
it
so
was wrong.
well
the man
racially.
The
Obviously
TRC,
very
it
superficial.
was a good concept, and maybe it could have been handled. Though.
You
I
know,
think, I
But
think,
again,
I
who am I to say? You know.
Yeah.
I think it was
But okay,
designed
we're
to
just
come
giving
out.
our
It's easy
opinions.
to pass as criticism until you're there.
Exactly.
You look at
Hindsight,
everything that's taking
even
place. Yeah.
Desmond Tutu said to say that these guys could have known better during the
That's why I'm saying it
It's the
was
perfect
designed
example of hindsight.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
They were
Yeah.
part of the system and they didn't design the system. They were using
Yeah, but Germany's that was done well.
that was done very well.
Although they still have some of their debts to pay.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh, they
but I
had
mean,
hella
it's
blood
not
on their
going
hands,
over, you know,
man.
it's not ignored.
Isn't
Yeah.
there a
No,
stat
yeah, in
that
Africa, I mean.
Germany, when was it? I think it was 2 or 3, maybe 4 years ago, when they officially paid back all the debt from the First World War. But they
Yeah,
said in
literally
damages,
actually paid it back.
But yeah,
Reparation,
Actually
bro.
paying
they're
reparation,
completely unable to pay it back in World War II. That's an attack. I don't know how long. Could be wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, the infrastructure.
But
that
some
was
good, we got some
destroyed.
good movies from it though.
Oh,
Got some great
yeah,
movies.
it's just, but I love it.
Why?
Americanization.
Here we go.
You know.
No, but I mean, they were there though.
They were
And a
there.
lot of the
And
tales come from
we
that
already-
year, the week, whatever.
You don't think we believe that that's how great they are?
Oh, fantastic story, brother.
Tell a story.
A winning story always. They always winning.
You put
They always
Tom Hanks
winning.
there, Bram, so. You put Tom Hanks in the film.
Tom Hanks, Tom Sizemore, done.
Tom Sizemore. Tom Hanks, 100%.
Sizemore in the bar, good movie.
Super top size,
He
man.
always has the support, not even the main supporting, like the
The mid sergeant that bit. I was just shouting shit at the soldiers there.
Great movies though, great. Great.
He's in Black Hawk Down as well.
Easy
Man.
Black Ops.
And he's
I'm
the
not a
same
fan.
role that he was in too.
Not a fan of Black Hawk Down.
That is an amazing
Black
movie,
Ops
King.
good.
Are you crazy?
Propaganda's not gonna get to me.
Okay. Fair enough. But just from a movie perspective now. We're
Benghazi,
talking the violence and
To
all
me,
that.
Benghazi was amazing.
American Sniper
that
was
movie?
propaganda.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
That was propaganda.
But it was sad.
Fake stats.
Great
I
movie.
know.
What do you
They
mean?
gave that man fake stats. He could have never
So you
done
believe
all
Pele
of
scored
that.
all them goals?
Never.
Exactly.
That's primary school goals they were
Exactly.
counting there, dog.
They do
Yo.
this. They
No,
do
but
this.
for Pele, they counted like what, friendlies and stuff.
Yes.
They counted the park. They counted the park.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. They count everything.
They could have done it with that sniper as well.
Yeah, while we're speaking about
But like, no one's gonna. Who's really gonna count all the sniper kills? He can't go count. Like, look there from a mile.
Do you
Okay,
not?
that's
Do you not?
one.
Do you
That's
not
Telling
have
a
to-
winning story. It's America, dog.
you not
It's
have to
telling a
say how
winning
much-
story.
You have to, but like, how do you know the money's dead? You don't.
Yeah, and how do you know that man is lying if you weren't with him in the ditch?
The further shot he took was apparently like almost a mile away or something. Like, how do you know? You know.
Is that the one that Bradley took in the
Yeah.
The last
Yeah.
one,
storm?
with the Iranian Olympic
Yeah.
shooter was on the other side.
Yeah, great scene though.
Yeah,
Fantastic scene.
while we're on the topic of movies or television in general, I'm sure you guys seen the Sopranos trailer.
Oh,
Prequel. This is something I want to speak about. This is I'm gonna play it for you.
That was the movie.
I'll play it for you, but I feel like this has got cult status, bro. Sopranos, we all know it.
Code status.
Yeah.
I'm
Goat
scared to say that,
status.
bro.
It's top 3.
No. I mean the Sopranos itself.
Oh yes,
It's cult hero shit to most of us, to our
That's
generation,
top,
previous.
top 5 all
Yeah.
time. Top 5 all time.
You haven't seen it, I can play it.
Very much possible.
I can play it. So what I saw was Tiki Maltasante. That is that Chris's father?
Christopher's father, yeah.
Because we got a lot about his father, bro. In all those seasons, I was always like, yes, bro.
I didn't want to dive too deep, man. I wanted to like stay back and just like when the film comes
Yeah.
out.
No.
He's
And,
young Tony.
That's young Tony.
So we can see that, you know.
You see it? Do you see it?
It's got the face, man. It's got the face.
Yeah. So
That angle of the neck.
Yeah.
they make him seem so adventurous, though, as a kid. You know, I would think at Italian there would be a lot of like grooming from the parents. He must be like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like
ways.
yeah. They make him like a young dreamer who is listening to rock and you know.
There was I saw on one of those film accounts or whatever when they showed a picture or the quote when Tony was going for the counseling still.
Yeah.
And he said that he actually went to college for a semester.
Yeah,
And-
they do bring it
and
up.
there's a
Yeah.
quote in the trailer when he says he wants to go to college.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, okay. Let's hang back.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're gonna
Thingy
do.
that plays Johnny Soprano. What's it?
Is that his father? That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, that's
Is
John.
that his father?
That's his father. He man thing he used to run the crew back. Well,
Yeah,
used to be.
he man Dicky.
He man Corrado.
Oh,
Junior.
yeah, Junior.
Yeah.
One of the best.
You guys think this movie will do the scenes justice?
Look, just not supposed to. Nothing
You can't
can.
beat the series.
series is justice
And it's
itself.
a series.
If you
Cannot
think
beat
about
the
it.
series. Like, you can never beat a series of storytelling.
With a
You
movie.
can only
No.
try and
That's why people don't understand El Camino, man.
What
I
I
was
wanted to
about
say
to
though,
come on to that also.
the name of this, it sounds like a Grand Theft Auto episode, man.
The many saints of New
The
York.
Mini Saints of New York, Liberty City Stories. You know?
Ballad of Gay Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made Men.
I'm excited
Play
though.
the
I'm
Sopranos
excited.
game on PS2.
Oh yeah, Ray Liotta. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh, is that
And
Bond
Burnful and
Yes,
Burnful.
he plays Tony's father.
Oh! Hey.
Hey.
Oi, oi.
Tiki Maltasante. So it's basically all on him though.
Yeah.
Kijk je nou.
The monster he was.
How's the sex scene when you're watching it and your mates all
Boy,
He's just like, oh, this table didn't move. Someone-
Since we spoke about that now, I must tell you this story, man. You know, we all have those moments, bro. Like one day, me and my toopie decided to watch Spartacus together.
Oh my god.
that's
Brother.
the worst choice,
Brother,
Tony. Yo.
I've never been more uncomfortable in my entire life. I sat there and there's mad shit happening. There's OG and whatnot. I sat there like, Daddy, I don't know what the fuck to do here, bro.
Being on your phone.
I was like, look here, it's on. I can't run away.
Yeah,
from it.
bro. Like,
It's almost like get up now, go inside, come back.
It's like the most gory sex scenes.
bro, and I'm talking about, especially, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of.
Yeah, nah, Spartacus. Like the material is
I
sex,
can.
you know?
It's and it's mad.
What is Spartacus really like? Is it about like those Greek?
So you,
Gladiators,
Greeks,
the
yeah.
fights.
No.
Yeah, but it's not.
Roman.
Sorry.
The Roman
Not a fan,
obviously
no.
take slaves from everywhere from.
The first season is
good.
it's a series, man. So
Oh.
I feel like when
Parts of
they,
the 3 seasons.
when they have so much.
The Romans
sex
are
scenes,
basically the national party, and then the slaves are like everyone else.
yeah.
Like
Literally
the Thracians,
everyone
the
else.
Germans. They literally took slaves from everywhere. Oh yeah. And all empires fall now eventually.
Yeah,
That's
So they
mad.
say.
so they say.
Except the British, bro.
Brits.
The Brits will never fall, bro. The Romans fell, the Greeks fell, Trojans,
Italy made them
Egyptians. Who else?
Oh yeah, Italy did, eh? Oh, hey. It's coming around.
It's coming around.
Yeah, on that
coming to Rome.
football topic, Donnarumma is player of the tournament.
terrible choice.
Yeah, it was.
What's,
I don't understand that, man.
I think they
Is that
picked him
because of
based
the
on semis in the
penalties?
finals
Yeah.
alone.
I think it
Yeah.
was from the penalties.
But a lot of
Jorginho,
look,
Chiesa.
Chiesa though. I would say
okay.
Chiesa.
Look, Donnarumma didn't. How many goals did he concede throughout the
No, that was England's stat.
Was that
They
England?
conceded. That was England that didn't concede. England was that team with the good defense
they
and
did
so
have-
on.
Ah, it's
And how many did Italy
No,
concede?
Italy had an unbeaten record
Oh,
for like
Okay.
3 years
Since
or something.
Mancini took over, yeah.
3 years or something.
And
That's,
seen it
man's-
coming through with that, huh?
No.
but I mean, why? It's
But
almost
some
like
moments. But some moments.
it's a general consensus now that the team that wins, the best player must come from there.
And
Wow.
yeah, that must come from.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
not even the best player.
It's
on
just
the team.
not,
So
bro.
Jorginho and Kante mustn't be nominated.
They should, but we know who takes it. We know who takes it.
Bias comes
Messi, obviously. Yeah.
That's more your frustration with him being that good again.
valid.
I hate the
though.
fact that Messi is just gonna keep winning it. Bro.
Absolutely.
No, he's lost. I think it's his last year.
Yeah.
I would say it's his last
But
year.
look here, the thing is, he had an amazing Copa though. Like,
Yes,
his
bro.
Copa was
and
incredible.
a above average season.
Yeah, like
Season,
his
yeah,
Copa
just-
was
just blighted by the Champions League.
like I was
Yeah,
looking at
amazing.
his stats. It was
Jorginho had an
all
amazing
Argentina stats
Champions
was
League.
Messi assist, Messi goal,
And
Messi
then
assist,
and
Messi goal.
Euro.
Like oh, everything.
On the sheet, on the sheet.
Oh.
Same thing, so they're the same.
Carlos looking through. I think he's on the Ronaldo bandwagon over there. I see a bit of CR7 there.
For the longest time,
So
look, for the longest time, obviously Ronaldo being a United player, and I was definitely a Ronaldo.
Oh, you rode that bandwagon.
But after a while, you have to look at what Messi does, man. Like how, like
That's so
maybe it was
cheap
just
for
him.
me.
Wait, man, just him.
It's so
Why is it
cheap.
cheap?
It's so
Why is it
cheap.
Wow,
Then he
that's-
needs to win it until he retires, King.
Fuck, bro.
Because
You
he's
support
always
Barca.
gonna be great.
No man, like
No, I'm talking about.
No, I'm
like,
telling him.
No, I'm saying like if you have to choose between the.
If you look between the two, who's the
Who's a
better
better
player?
I think Messi's
okay,
a
we're
fuck.
doing that.
That's what
Okay,
I'm
we're
saying.
doing
always
that.
been so obvious. So that's
No,
that's
it's
why
not
I'm saying-
obvious.
No, bro.
It's not
That's not obvious.
bro. It's
To
not
you,
obvious,
it's
bro.
obvious. Why do you think Ronaldo has so much fanboys and Twitter accounts?
But isn't it because of
I'm
United
being rude,
fans,
bro.
if you
I'm a
be
fanboy.
honest?
Nah,
So you're part of the
The
PR.
Madrid fans are harder, bro.
I
The
dig it.
Madrid-
Because look-
the Madrid
I
fans
dig it.
are.
Actually
Mango.
just owned him like a lot of the
Small mango.
they all
Shit. You're slave there, I'm sorry. You slave. Think about it. You don't see really these Messi spoof accounts. But you get this Ronaldo where as soon as something happens in Syria, then there's a picture. Ronaldo bought 3 million homes in Syria. and stuff.
Ronaldo
You know it's
doesn't
not
want to
true.
shake Israeli
Yeah,
president's hand or something
Ronaldo
like that.
sold his boot to give to children and whatever. It's PR stunts. It's not
All
actual.
those through though.
No, it's just a picture of him.
Countries,
You know?
Okay.
But
But
Messi's
like, yo,
always
why
played
is it
as
not
the
world
humble
news
guy.
then?
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Countries,
look at the
they come
PR
up with
of
these
Ronaldo.
things
It's working
like
overtime.
I remember there was an earthquake.
I hope so.
It's
Dope, dog. Let's
Yeah,
not
it's
hate
dope,
on
it's dope.
Ronaldo. He's
Not
fucking
grand,
dope.
I love Ronaldo.
Messi
But if I had to
is
choose
clear.
between the two
Yeah.
of them,
If he's in a-
I'll choose
I
Messi.
don't hate on him as well. I'm
I'll
just saying
choose
like, it's so
Messi.
obvious that
I hated
if you
Ronaldo
play the sport, for instance, I mean, there's
Nah.
no way you can think
I
that.
feel like nah,
Ronaldo
they
anyway.
there aren't any players that I feel like hate.
Now there is a couple.
Unless they,
Nah, there's a few.
Ooh.
There's a few.
There's a couple.
Sergio Busquets. Oh, he gets on my
I
fucking
thought he
tits.
It's his
Sergio
face.
Ramos.
It's
It's
his
his
face.
eyes, man.
It's
It's his face, yeah.
He
He's
looks
an
it's his
amazing
face.
player.
Yeah,
He's
nah,
an amazing player.
Fuck. No, he's got that.
Second
Yeah,
best
it's
of
his
all
face.
time
It's
to
like
counter,
they
bro.
put it
that
together,
snug
man.
fucking. Oh,
He's
he's got that
second best
snug.
of all time to counter only.
Nah, N'Golo is N'Golo.
Oh, she's getting wild.
Are we talking about now?
Thank
Bush?
you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
No,
Do you need me to?
no,
Do
but
you need me to?
But that's
you
something
need me
else,
to?
though. That's something else entirely. if you're
What's
gonna
going
go.
on now?
That's defensive, yeah.
Kante is great. But
Kante
like,
is great.
Second best of all time.
And he ate his words on Kante. He was hounding him the beginning of the season. New slave. Like, absolutely, he's finished, he's washed.
No,
He was
man,
only
I
had
didn't
4
call him
years, you know?
I didn't call him finished, man.
He's
but
gonna
like,
tell you one thing here and then he's
Repeat.
You know what he's gonna tweet about?
You know it,
COVID.
COVID.
Vaccine.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let's
Get him
go.
started. Get him
No,
started.
that's
Get him
the
started.
dirty word. We're not
it's
speaking
all in
about
the
that.
Nah,
comments.
here's your chance, bro. Here's your chance.
I think it's a sensitive topic because people are dead, man. So that's one.
Yeah,
reason
but
why
I mean, we are kind of PC.
Yeah, but I mean, like the things you say about it could be.
Okay, vaccine talk. Nobody is comfortable.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody
Are you
can
gonna
say
get
I
vaccinated?
100% believe in it and I 100% don't.
I can't answer you fully. Like I might be forced at work. I don't know, but I don't want to take the vaccine.
But I'm taking it.
I don't want to.
Wait, like.
Like I just said.
A quick comeback there.
Nah, look, the thing is, here's the thing. You're gonna have to take it anyway.
Why would I have to
It's
take
gonna
it?
get to that point where.
Why would I have to take it?
No,
unless I get
you-
forced by the law. But I'm saying
yeah.
unless the law.
But you
You're
are.
gonna get forced by the
But
law.
you are.
Well,
Soon
I'm
You can
enough.
see that's gonna
I'm hoping we
happen,
don't
man. Like
get
that's
to
what
that.
we.
Soon enough.
I'm hoping
You
we
government,
Like
bro.
for travel and shit. Like just
No
to go
government.
Work.
They have to.
For work.
No,
One for
yeah,
work,
like-
For work.
and if you want to travel, I definitely want to travel again.
Yeah.
No, but why do you need it to travel though?
What do you mean?
He's talking about the
It's exactly
passports
that.
now.
Why would you need the vaccine to travel anyway?
Like,
Just
what
in
if you
case you've
infect
got it.
that?
Yeah,
means-
like over it.
But what does it change, man?
Remember the virus
The-
has a 99%.
It doesn't change anything. You know the reason behind the passports. One.
But it's the same like if you go to some parts
yeah,
of
I'm
the
also
China,
out
you
of
must
the
Step
league.
back. I've
fucking-
had this conversation too many
malaria,
times.
yeah.
I'm exhausted. I don't know what else to say.
That's a difference.
So is this not lethal?
No, I just explained it.
Nah, the rate, it's not. But what I want to say is, what does the vaccine change in terms of moving around and passport wise? You can still catch it as much.
But it's
I understand.
So you understand? So what is the
understand, yeah.
point of a vaccine passport?
That's
if
a bit- I
if it
understand,
still
but
travels
I'm
the
just
same.
saying, like, there's no point of it. Yes, they should. It's only it's just it's a whole other thing they
Yeah,
use as a
okay.
measure to
That's
introduce.
where conspiracy theorists
It's not
alarming in
really
their
a
room and like,
conspiracy.
yes,
Yes.
yes, New World Order, Rothschilds. You know that.
Wait, here's a mad conspiracy.
Go for it.
This has nothing to do about anything though.
I'm excited. I'm
nervous.
excited. Go for it.
Conspiracy
But,
about
I need to hear this.
I need to hear
Nah, it's not even a conspiracy, bro. Like, do you think humans are from Earth?
Jesus.
Let me tell you why, right?
Wow.
Everything else.
I'm setting up. I'm setting up.
Humor me.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Everything else on this planet can coexist hand in hand. Besides, us.
Do you?
You know what I'm
objection
saying?
there. I think we can coexist. I had a conversation
choose
like
not
this
to.
just a few days ago. Yes.
No, but that's us. Not
Well, that's what
for
you
No,
Exactly.
but you see, that's not our innate inability. To
It's not our
coexist.
nature.
Yes, we can actually coexist. I even think races, like different races, can coexist as well. But it's just that we've been corrupted by forces of power like over our
Centuries.
yeah,
Deceit.
as humans.
Deceit.
But now
us to develop into people that you see someone that's
so then
different
why
to
are
you
we the
and-
only organisms that got corrupted?
Because
so?
we've got high intelligence, we have our free
Or do
will.
we want to? That's because we
what I'm
think
saying.
No,
that
what I
about
mean-
ourselves.
think we have-
Can I say?
Say it.
Aliens.
Aliens.
we
The meme, that you know the meme. Come on.
we want to feel that we are better.
I just don't
We
think we
do.
probably
No,
are,
that's
bro.
why.
I feel like we fucked the fucking planet up, and the planet is decided.
It's
I
angry
don't
now.
know.
No, what I mean is like
No,
because this opens up such a can of worms. Are you trying to say that now?
What if
There's
some
another evolution out
Yes,
there.
definitely.
There is
But look how
bro,
who's big in
that
the
is
universe.
ignorant. If you're gonna,
No,
if
man,
you don't
I'm
believe
not
in
saying
that.
there isn't one. I'm just saying so that basically implies in that.
Look here, you guys heard
I'd say
you
it's
guys
ignorant
heard that
if you don't
story
believe
of
that.
in the 70s
No,
we
that's-
got a radio signal from space
And
no
we
one
still
knows
don't know
it
where it came
So
from.
where did that come from? Like where
That's
else is
actually
radio?
a radio signal, but we don't know.
Exactly.
That's what we were told.
No,
And
no,
also,
but
they
that's
also
the thing.
declassified a lot of UFO stuff
No, but
during
I
the
think that was a
COVID
Yeah, but
shit.
UFO doesn't necessarily
Mean
mean
alien.
It's
It
it's
just
just
means
unidentified.
I think that was a distraction.
It
like,
was
I think
because
that was-
America, whatever. It's America. It's America.
70s, right?
The 70s.
No,
bro.
yeah,
be
but
some
they
Cold War shit, though.
they declassified it now,
You
like
see,
last
Some
month.
Cold War shit.
No way. Like there's so many things that are going on
That
around
that
these-
documentary on Netflix
this
where
particular topic.
the US government started testing nuclear warheads in space because they didn't want to test it like on the planet anymore.
What Zack Snyder shit is this?
Bro, haven't you? So they shot this warhead in space, and then out of nowhere it just went dud. It's almost like something else just stopped it, as to say, nah, don't try your cock here. Keep your cock on the planet.
Lord
basically.
Beatus.
Like yeah, like
Peterson
Venus
wins.
is good
King guy, that's all I'm saying.
Could have been King Guy.
Look what humans are focused on, man. Bro.
Oh, we testing shit in space.
Exactly.
Look here. Oh
But
yes,
they're doing it too. They need their
How much
power.
did that
They
probably
need.
cost?
brah.
They need a
What
stronghold.
Jeff Bezos did just the other
Jeez.
day. Went to space for 10 minutes.
I mean, look
That
here.
doesn't impress me.
The
What's
US,
that gonna help in
look here. The
life?
US
Oh,
government
impressive.
has a.
Oh, that's a mad flex.
What?
That's impressive. Bro, we chilling.
That is a
eating.
flex.
What are you doing last
My
week?
gosh.
Nah, with
What
10
the
minutes
space,
in
bro?
fucking
Get the
space.
fuck out of here.
That's a flex,
You
bro.
heard-
That's
you
a
heard what-
billionaire
you
brag.
heard what his speech was afterwards.
I
right?
didn't listen
What
to
did he
it.
say?
I didn't follow
Thanked
it.
all the Amazon workers. He said they all paid.
Wow, and all that drama going on.
They all paid for it.
That's what he said. Those were his words.
Wow, the nerve of
He's such a.
Those were his
Now,
words.
such a rich
wanna-
bastard,
I wanna
eh?
bring this up.
He's such a.
Those were his words.
What
Like,
a Lex-
I thank
man's like
every
Lex
single
Luthor, bro.
Amazon
What the
worker,
fuck
they
outta
paid
here?
for this.
Cheers.
Those were
No,
his
but
words.
dude, and like he's got the wealth of like.
No, that saying you went to space is
superhero
the flex.
wealth. man.
Yeah.
Tony Stark-
But I mean,
Stark is
That's
worth-
an amazing flex.
Yeah.
This man's also worth like.
Sorry for shouting.
No, I mean like, you know.
We were talking.
It's getting wild. it's
Yeah,
getting
one
wild.
person.
No,
One
I
person
mean,
must
for
be.
me, no, I don't think it's a flex. Him and Elon Musk, because most of their funding comes from government grants. Anyway, not to say that there's anything bad in that, but like other people don't get those grants. So what if other people?
That's why it's a flex. They can't because they didn't do it.
It's a terrible flex, man.
That's a billionaire flex, man. It's only in a room full of billionaires.
Flex.
Because Musk was charging $1 billion
On that.
for people to go with.
On that.
Yeah, which is ridiculous. Like he
It's a
doesn't
billionaire flex.
You like
Have, no, but I don't speak like
That
this,
nigga
like-
must fight crime.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it's
Also,
clean.
yeah,
It's a
you
clean
know,
flex.
Go learn a
Bruce
martial
Wayne
art or some
out there,
shit,
you
man.
know.
Yo, build a suit or something, bro.
Exactly.
What the
They
fuck?
What
increase
are you
the-
gonna fly for 10 minutes in space for?
They increase this.
My goodness.
Checking the US are increasing their military budget by 25 billion. That
Of course, they always do.
the budget is already 700 and something billion.
Yeah, but they need to.
Why?
Let me tell you why. They need to strike fear in the other superpowers. Because saying you have nuclear weapons isn't as scary anymore because everybody else has their, you know, back then America would be like, we got nuclear weapons. That's why as soon as everyone else got it, let's ban
They
it.
literally
You're not allowed to
have-
do
they have
this.
so-
No,
they have
you
so
know?
many weapons that they can't really use it on each other. Otherwise, we all fucked.
Exactly.
Like that G.I. Joe, that second G.I. Joe. There was a
That's
second
a,
G.I.
nah,
Joe.
that's a weird flex.
Go back. What happened again?
They basically, that man caused every fucking nation to let out their nuclear warheads at the same time. Bro.
Oh, yes.
Basically
Yeah,
forced it
yeah.
all to do
Cobra.
it. Bruh, did you see the new one? The trailer.
Looks decent, eh?
What's
Looks
this?
fan.
The new G.I.
Looks
Joe
fun.
trailer. Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Who's the actor? Or who's the GI?
I know the
Some
one
Asian
from Warrior. Warrior's in
Ah,
there. He's in there.
Miss me with that G.I. Joe.
Channing Tatum.
Was it that?
And Marlon Wayans.
That was garbage. That was garbage.
No one says
It was Marlon.
It was Marlon.
That's trash TV.
trash, bro.
That's not, bro. I've watched worse thing. That fucking Netflix trilogy, that horror cut, that's trash.
Why did you watch it?
Netflix got some trash in there,
I don't
bro.
know why I watched
Netflix
that.
got some
He
trash.
disagrees.
Come
He
on.
disagrees.
Okay,
He
look, I watched the
disagrees.
first one.
It's based on books though, so you
I watched the first.
you.
Trash,
There we go. Confirmation. That's trash,
So
yeah.
I'm like, who's the G?
So my poo's basically.
Bruh, you know when the Rock gets involved, bruh, then it's another level. Then you're like, nah. Let's step back over
If
here.
The Rock is involved, that's trash.
So you're gonna watch Jungle Cruise?
Bashing it up, LeBron
I'm sorry.
James was on a movie now,
Yo!
Space.
Did you watch?
How is it?
I'm never watching it. 4.1 rating on IMDb. No.
Look. There we go. He's a
bro.
rating
Listening
king.
to people stats.
He doesn't want to build his own opinion, especially with movies.
Look, I don't think Space Jam was meant to be critically acclaimed
It's a kid's movie.
by the world, okay? It's a kiddies movie.
Listen
it's
here,
fun.
I enjoyed Space Jam
Seen-
1. I'm not gonna
you've
watch
seen The King.
Space Jam 2.
Jordan
I'm
it
not
out
gonna
with
do that.
fucking Bugs Bunny, but I played the game
King.
of basketball.
So
Oh, here we go. Next combo. Next
That's
combo.
why he doesn't want to watch it.
that's why he doesn't
That's
watch
why
it.
he
There we
doesn't
go.
watch it.
True
Oh
feelings.
my gosh.
Because he wanted Kevin Durant on the cover.
Look,
This is not a Messi Ronaldo debate, okay? Jordan's the greatest of all.
the
time.
cast of Space Jam. Is there a Bill Murray for LeBron?
No, not
Is
I don't know.
there no one else?
I didn't watch it, bro.
Oh.
James Corden could possibly be in it for all
You know what?
Space Jam 2, I don't know.
So I want to sing.
Don Cheadle's on it.
Easy!
Yes, bro.
Look here. Don Cheadle and Benicio del Toro have a new movie. It looks cool.
I need to Google this cast now.
Yeah, let's Google the cast. I don't know who the
Don Cheadle in the Hotel
Nah, that's as
Rwanda.
good as it gets, man.
Oh, very
Don
good.
Cheadle's as
Have
good
you
as
seen
it
him
gets.
in what's it? Brooklyn's
Crash.
Finest.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Is it
Thingy's coming up. Mahershala as Blade.
It's Blade.
Fantastic.
Oh, so it's actually.
But
No, he's been casted.
but it's not gonna be R-rated.
I
I'm not-
can't because Marvel's bubblegum.
Deadpool was R-rated.
Do we
Is it a
consider
Disney thing he wants
Deadpool
us?
Marvel now? Because we don't.
We
We don't.
Be.
Yeah, it's
Well,
because
they
Disney bought Marvel.
Loki's must,
That's why you see Star Wars, X-Men, and something else all had the same poster. Exactly. They just changed the characters
I saw
around.
that,
I'll bring it up.
Avengers-
You can show it. Yeah,
Avengers.
Avengers, Star Wars, and X-Men. All the same.
Yeah,
No
but look
purple
here.
here. Blah, 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 blah. The same, just
I
different
can't watch a
faces.
Blade that's not R-rated, no, bro. I need to see some blood.
Mahershala is a better actor though, so I might.
Then what's his name?
Dan
Cast is
Weasley.
decent.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan somewhere in the cast.
Of Space
Of
Jam 2.
Space Jam. That's
I'm-
clout. That's clout.
Michael B. Jordan.
A lot of voices here.
Keith would maybe
Seeing
want to watch
Zendaya.
that. I don't want to see Michael B. Jordan.
Is that voices or?
Gabriel Iglesias as well.
Clay Thompson is one of the,
What?
Otherwise, I didn't see a Bill Murray.
It's
for the
greatness,
audience.
nigga. 60 points in a game. It's greatness.
Unnecessary.
Clay.
Clay Thompson.
Clay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, who's ready to talk about the greatest artist?
Eminem, what?
I'm down for greatest goat Eminem shouts.
I like how all of you are wrong, man. There's only one goat over here, bro. We all know what the goat is. There's only one, bro. Come on. Jigga himself.
Yo, grow up.
Jigga himself. Grow up.
Grow
I'm offended.
I would that camp, and I've been in that camp, but for me, it's difficult to decide.
I changed his mind.
Both of them. And
Who's your goat now?
He introduced me also to Eminem, like properly. Like I'm like, actually, wait.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Listen.
Wait, yeah.
But I mean,
not to say that he's better than
I
Jigga,
didn't say
but
it's the greatest rapper.
I saw you
said he's
celebrate
the
that Jigga's
greatest
on the album.
Human being of all time. He's
Oh
the
my
greatest
gosh.
artist
Okay.
of all
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
yeah, you
Shush.
So,
People get like really
You know, he's about to. He's about to.
like
can you see the vein is coming already, man? I'm ready.
I love Kanye too, bro, but not like that.
I legit, like an NBA game last night, I set my alarm for the live stream.
Yeah.
Found a live stream, and I listened to the best music you will ever.
So you were in the stadium, basically.
There.
Did people pay?
Bro, did Kanye?
I think people paid here.
Did he hire the stadium just
Did
to
he sell out the stadium
42,000 people.
for an album that he didn't release?
42,000 people came to watch you lam in front. Just listen to your album, and you just.
And it's the
walking around
fourth time he's supposed to release it.
My friend.
Kanye's a loose cannon, I love it. Fucking love it, bro.
Did he not pull a Kanye? Did he Kanye not pull a Kanye?
He dropped it. We didn't drop it here.
And it's Donda. It happened with Donda before.
Yeah, it happened
No,
with,
it happened with
with
the Life of
so
Pablo.
many.
And Donda, bro. Donda's an old album.
I remember
He,
the Life
he,
of Pablo.
he,
They
he
still
earmarked
mixing,
it
dog.
years ago.
The Life of Pablo.
They're still
It's
mixing.
perfection.
And then he's gonna go praise the
Mike
Lord
Dean
next
and-
week.
Mike Dean and Kanye West are working.
He's gonna praise the Lord next week, and then Donda's out the next week.
The English reference.
I think he's
Mike
Oh
Dean,
my
a
God.
fucking producer.
I can't. So can you accept? Can you accept that
I just handed out cards.
that the Holy Kanye was just a detour then?
Oh, it's a mix of. It's a mix. There's
No,
a lot
so
of
then
this-
why go with the saved route if your next album is just gonna be you're back to your ways? You know, I mean, like going gospel. That's a big thing,
Why do
bro.
you want him to be a specific type of way? Like,
Nah, but I mean, if you're gonna go gospel route, you change man now, bro. You're making gospel.
But you see that in
Yes, bro.
his
you
argument.
can be enlightened and be a normal human
But you
being
can't
as
make
well.
a gospel album about it. You know, you can't make saved music, and then the next week you're gonna say nigga, and you're gonna say this and that.
Why not?
Then you're not on the path, bro. Politically correct, basically. If you're going the gospel route, I knew he was gonna do it though, because throughout history, a
said
lot of
Kanye West-
musicians.
Who said Kanye West is a gospel artist?
He made a gospel album. That makes
So?
you a god.
But isn't that
Kanye, Lil Wayne
R.
made a
Kelly-
rock album.
R.
Lil Wayne
Kelly-
made a rock album.
R.
Is he a
Kelly
rock
did
star?
it. He was.
Come
He
on,
was.
bro.
He was.
Come
R.
on,
Kelly
bro.
did it. DMX did it. It's the same pattern, bro. It's the same pattern.
DMX prays on each album. Is he a pastor?
To step over into gospel music.
I feel
That's
like,
what I mean. That's a different avenue, bro. That's not
It's
just
his
something
religion,
loose.
bro.
It's
I
not
feel
something
like-
loose, bro.
It's his religion,
I
bro.
feel like now with that last album, it wasn't
Jesus.
a gospel album.
this
It was
Jesus'
just an
thing?
album where Kanye
Isn't there only
spoke
one?
about religious things.
Isn't the only one? I didn't.
No, it isn't.
I,
That is the
I,
only
I
one.
won't
Like,
say it's a
like-
gospel-based album. Because it's
He
not
won
the first
Best
time he spoke
Gospel
about
Album at the
Jesus.
Grammys.
He won Best
I mean-
Gospel Album at the Grammys.
You get Grammys can take it. Grammys. But I'm saying from like the way we listen to it. I'm not gonna listen to it from the perspective like, nah, I expect to hear Kirk Franklin on the fucking hook or something.
We got Kenny G.
Who's not gospel? Kenny got Kenny G, bro. Kenny walking to Kenny G. So I'm just saying that I don't look at it as a gospel album. I just think it's an album that happens to be.
For
So
me,
Kanye West as a
the
Christian.
topic.
So
For
Kanye
me-
West as a Christian is not allowed
Don't
to
get
be
offended.
a normal human.
Don't
I'm
take
not.
offense.
I'm saying you
No.
putting him in a box
No,
of
I
a
am.
of a
I'm
gospel
putting him
artist.
because I called it
He
when,
never
before it
claimed to
happened.
be that.
Before it happened, I knew because I've seen it happen all the time throughout in the industry when they need, like R. Kelly did it for sales. He needed to sell and he needed a crowd,
Kanye West
and
never
then
needs to sell.
he didn't phone you, but that's exactly what they do. I called it. I literally said, give him one album, he's gonna be back. You know, but okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad album.
Does he
It
still
wasn't a
do
bad
that-
album.
That Sunday service thing.
That's
Nah,
the album.
it's done now. Yeah.
But
Is it done also? So the whole facade is up.
We sinners now, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I saw someone tweet.
We
You
got
shared it.
Jay-Z on the album. We sinners now.
What did
bro.
that tweet say?
Cody.
Kanye West said nigga again. That was the tweet.
Kanye West
When
always
did he
been
say
that
he was gonna
nigga.
Stop saying it.
No man, that was just almost like he's back, you know, kind of thing. They say, oh, he's
Who said
back.
that?
You retweeted it.
I didn't say that.
I'm sure you said it on the last album as well.
No, he didn't.
say that.
You sure? No, that album is clean, eh? That gospel album is clean.
It's clean.
But clean.
But you can't expect him to continue on that. Kanye West is a creative, my nigga.
So what you saying? 10 out of 10 for this album?
10 out of your 11. If
Bro, you
can.
heard each song once, right?
I heard. It's recorded on my phone.
Oh,
my
yeah,
phone.
it's a
I will
live
play-
stream, yeah.
Yes.
I'll wait.
I will
man.
play you
I'm
great.
gonna
Yes,
reserve
I'll
every
also
comment.
wait.
Greatness
I'm
a
gonna
bit later
reserve
on.
every
Kanye fans do jump the
What
gun.
do you guys think of Pop Smoke's album?
Terrible.
I didn't listen to it because I didn't
I listened
enjoy
to
it.
it once. Only once.
It's trash.
I'm not a fan of.
They milking
I've never
it.
been a
They
fan of
milking
it. I was never a
They're
fan of
milking
Respect
it now.
This
They
Is
should have
Pop.
stopped on the
Voice
last.
pop,
I
yeah.
just can't take the.
I'm not a fan of gangster love
Like-
songs, man. You know, he makes it sound like so gangster, but it's love songs. His lyrics. So I'm not a fan, but
Yeah,
I get the hype.
say what you want about Ja, but Ja mastered that. Man.
Yeah,
Ja mastered the
Gangsta
love
love
song. He
song,
mastered that shit. Would I be without you?
Yeah. But he's making grime, you know, troll.
Yeah. I
Real
get you.
troll.
I think they
love
need to let
songs.
this nigga rest in peace now, man. It's
They
I
milking
think they
him.
probably they're
It's
multi
They're
enough
milking him now,
now.
bro.
It's enough now. They should have stopped
Alright,
on the
yeah.
Like
album.
everyone on it album.
I think that's why they wanted to put it out. They probably had like so much tracks and like
Dua
with
Lipa,
featured
yeah.
art. So much Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa, I don't know.
Oh, it's mad nice.
Dua Lipa. Did you
She's
know
on
him?
there.
I don't know, bro.
Who knows, bro?
That's Pitchfork. Hey, we need a hit.
Yeah.
Get Dua Lipa. Nah, but they was like the yellow beans.
Smoky Dua Lipa in the
Let me have a put.
Throw on the hook, come over.
But I hope, sure, I honestly hope it's Kanye again. old
It
Kanye.
is Kanye. You
It looked like
Nah, you know what I mean, man. A lot of the albums have let us down since his yesteryears, bro.
Us
Like
being
to
you.
channel me,
Us
the
being
general
you.
public, not diehard fans. Diehard
Because
fans
you
won't
guys
see
wanted
it.
to see him
You know?
stay on the late registration, college dropout.
No,
and,
even like
like you guys, you
like,
can't. Even
Yeezus,
Kanye West
right?
does
Yeezus-
something and he progresses and he moves forward.
Yeah, but it
You
doesn't
can't
mean
do
it's
the same
good.
shit all the time.
Okay.
That's true.
You
That
cannot.
also makes him
You
who he
cannot.
is fair enough.
Tyler the
That's why he
Creator,
has the
same
work-
thing.
the work
They
he
move
has.
forward
No,
with
but
their
that's
sound.
wait. I got to check. My biggest thing with Kanye, right, is that yes, his sound and the concepts and all of that has changed, and he 100% do it. by all means.
Evolves.
But the rapping,
Yeah.
that rapping has went
Kanye
down.
West has never been a rapper though.
But how you gonna compare Darkness and Fantasy, right? Which had solid 8-year rapping, and then you got Jesus. Jesus had good rapping as well, and then you had Life
Jesus
of
was more
Watch
about
Your
the
Throne.
sound, changing the
No,
sound.
but he still raps solid on there. But Black Skin is a phenomenal song.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
sight. On sight is a banger.
Slaves or
Blue, all of that shit. And
Yeah, see, right here in the flesh.
And then Life
have,
of
you heard,
Pablo.
have you heard the new raps?
No.
I'm
You need to
adding
tell
back,
us.
I'm taking
Are you
back.
going back to Jesus Is King? You listen to
No,
Follow
but
God and
I'm
Jesus
saying,
is King.
listen.
Follow God's
quickly.
good, but it's
Listen,
2
No
minutes.
more parties in LA. On,
2
on-
minutes.
One song on that whole
Yeah,
album.
that's weird.
Life of Pablo was trash. Be honest with me, sure.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
Pablo is
Get out of here.
trash.
I like 3
I will
songs.
not-
I
I
like
will
3
not take
songs
it.
of it.
Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo
2-3
is
songs.
trash.
I will
I
not
love
take it.
Real Friends on Life of Pablo. And
How
Wolves.
many of it?
That's probably the
Wolves?
2-3 songs.
3 songs.
Real Friends and No More
3
Parties.
songs.
That's it.
3 songs.
I will not take
Waves,
anything
30
else.
hours, Wolves.
3
I
songs.
said Wolves, Real
Ultralight
Friends.
Beam.
4 songs.
Let's go.
That's
4.
Chance took that
Beautiful
song.
morning.
Chance took that.
Yeah, bro, you guys are sleeping.
I don't
on
feel
Chance
Kanye.
took Outer Light Beams, bro. Kanye just did the singing and shit in the beginning. Chance is the one that's shining.
I saw Jay-Z's on the new album.
Yeah, he also was, he had like a bit
That was
rap
that was
as well.
the best part of the album.
Is it?
Because we know that Watch the Throne 2 is on its way.
We don't
That's not.
we don't know that for sure. Like I said,
We just need a Kim Kardashian out the door to bring Jigga back, man.
you remember that verse he sent through. So we don't know if they say in the same room yet together, you know, if they that comfortable. The 2 of them.
Ooh.
The Kanye and Jigga. That verse was sent
You
through.
think Kanye West can look Jigga in the eye?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
The rumor is
Who wrong?
Jigga's just that big.
Chicken just be bigger.
Like it's big.
the rumor is that Hope sent that verse like 4 a.m. that morning.
The same day.
The
when it
very
came
day,
out, yeah.
The
So
day
that's
they
what
did
shows
the
me
event,
already,
Hope
like-
sent that verse in that morning.
That's
why it
almost
wasn't-
like
it wasn't mixed well properly.
we are it. We're not bros. We are it. Here you go.
Come on.
Throw voiceless.
Yeah, yes. You like my voice though?
There's never been and never will be an artist like that. That's where I hate it, my niggas.
Well,
You
it's
are
like
about
we keep saying about-
prepare yourselves in 2 weeks.
Yeah, no,
time.
he's
6th
not-
of August,
Absolutely.
6th of
No,
August,
No,
it's a
I
Friday.
agree.
We
I
wait
agree.
for it. We
You're
want
gonna-
it.
you
Kanye
download the album.
Kanye fans always think it's hate when people don't agree with certain things. You're allowed to
Legally,
criticize
stream it
it.
legally.
It's actually hate speech.
Okay, then we go with that. We go with that.
You
But
can't,
you
you
can't.
can't talk against.
Blasphemy.
I took the words right out of my
Wow.
mouth.
Gosh.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
I mean,
Slavery was a choice. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
we can open a bad one. We
Wow.
open a bad one.
Wow.
Nah, you got
Now-
to get someone, but that wasn't really Kanye. That was the.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
the
I
other-
don't
the
think
other
that
part
was
of
Kanye's other character, bro. He has a bunch of characters he's playing right
actually
now.
bipolar, right?
Yeah.
He's actually like.
Like, is it proven? No, I want to know.
think so.
I'm
Well,
not
more
sure.
like you,
Diagnosed
I'm not
bipolar.
Called him again. Called him.
Nah, look from what I know, Kim Kardashian came out. She said things that he's diagnosed.
Oh, she said so.
Yeah,
Wasn't his
yeah.
album Yes I'm
Couple of
Bipolar
mental
or something?
breakdowns.
What was it called?
What? I love being
No, we know he
bipolar.
had
I
been
fucking
beat
hated
down.
something
But
like
he's
that.
I
Some.
hate being bipolar.
It's amazing or something. Yeah.
Trash album.
Okay, let's talk on the album that is out. That I think has the shout for album of the year so far. Okay. It should be off season.
Just say it. Just say it.
It should be off season.
Call me if you get lost.
You right.
I
You
rate.
right.
It was
Okay.
very good rapping, bro. Very good.
You right. Okay.
I don't know who else I'm gonna give it to yet.
Tyler the Creator.
Do you know what I don't
Call
like?
me if you get lost, bro. That's a dope ass album.
Do you know what I? Do you know
But
what-
okay,
what
I'm
happens?
biased. In
Yeah.
that
So the
regard.
albums, like you know, let's say the Grammys happen. When do they normally happen? What part?
The following year.
And the
Early-
Jan.
early-
They do a
nah,
Jan.
The Jan.
Feb,
The Jan.
yeah, earlier.
But
on
there's
the
like
year
some,
before.
there's like some albums that just get that fall in the grey area that never ever get acknowledgement from
No, but-
this year
to the next
Lloyd
year.
Banks is gonna.
Now
be
sometimes
there.
you have to send in your music.
Bro, I was keeping
Okay,
quiet.
Lloyd
I was
Banks
holding
is
that
good
one
as well.
back.
You have to send in your music
Like,
to
no
be
one
considered.
spoke about Busta Rhymes album in
That's
nothing.
last year, man.
Did he
Nigga.
send? Did he
He
send
wa-
it?
He was nominated, wasn't he?
Nah, it
It
wasn't.
Wasn't.
It fell through the grade.
Nah, but you also have to
Beautiful
present your work. Drake,
Beautiful
I don't know what album it was.
Oh yeah, Nas
What?
won.
The
Nas
one that,
Nas-
that
Nas
Drake
is
said
one.
is Drake said is not an album. It's a playlist.
Oh, that.
That's the one he didn't
What's
he
that,
didn't
More
he
Life?
didn't send to the Grammys.
That
That's why I didn't get recognized. He didn't send it. You also have to
That's
put
three,
your work
though.
out there.
But that was 3 tracks.
What?
No, it was More Life, wasn't it?
It
More
was
Life
more
was the
like
play-
yeah. It was a playlist.
Yeah.
It's not an album.
Oh, that was a while back though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
but
saying,
that-
man,
yeah.
like he had to send in his body of work actually to get considered.
Who's hosting? Who hosted the Grammys? Who is hosting it?
Kevin Hart got pulled from something.
Ellen, isn't it? Ellen?
The Oscars. He got wow. Did you see his face for Ellen?
Who's still okay?
Who is alright?
I didn't even know her, bro.
Is Ellen was getting cancelled at the stage and now she's
cancelled
back.
now.
No, she's 100%
For
on her
what?
shit for being rude to her staff.
He's like the new.
Yeah, nah, I knew there was something up there, dog.
For being
always
rude
too
to
nice.
us.
But wait, is her show back? Or is it completely
No,
done?
it's back. Nasty C was now on the show the other day. Nasty C was on her show the other day.
Pull
Yes.
it, we need to pull that up.
When he made that song.
What was that?
Black and white, that track. He performed it live on Ellen.
Make it nasty.
Yo, look at that, eh? Look at that.
With Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
No. Yes, she never left.
Nah, she took a.
Where was
Where the
she?
hell have you been?
She took a bit of hiatus. She take a bit of
HR said
hiatus.
you suspended for 2 days or something and then she was back.
hiatus.
It was only just like shitty attitude
No, it's because yeah,
rumors.
she's basically a toxic boss.
Yeah,
Basically.
but
Ellen-
not.
Ellen privilege,
not
basically.
enough.
But there's
Ellen
not enough proof or whatever to
Not
cancel her.
enough proof to
Also,
cancel her,
cancel
yeah.
culture though.
It's flimsy as
I mean, people make mistakes.
Hypocrisy behind it, eh?
People make mistakes, you know. There has to be a certain level.
That's what Dave Chappelle said. It doesn't
Just
matter
because
what
you-
you do,
yeah.
I'm gonna fucking come get you.
But they couldn't cancel him.
You
though,
can't
so
cancel him.
You can't
shout out,
cancel.
shout out Dave. the
There's
goat.
2 people you can't cancel.
Boba is one.
Hey, that's a 2. That's a 2.
Oh,
Dave
is
and
that the two?
Bobo. That's my 2.
Woo.
You
And
cannot cancel him.
before he passed away, Paul Mooney.
Paul Mooney,
Yes, he said a lot of.
Oh, Mooney's got
hurtful
some mad
things.
rumors though. Ooh.
Bruh, wait. Someone
Oh,
told
it is
the
that
mad
Paul Mooney
story of
from the
Marlon
Chappelle show.
Brando and Richard Pryor in the year. That's the one.
When you think it's Richard Pryor's child.
No,
Paul
Marlon
Mooney.
Brando.
Yes,
Marlon
bro,
Brando
that
used
is
to-
literally.
Marlon
It's going
Brando
to court.
apparently used to have sex with everyone. Like both sides. Apparently one night they got so coked up, him and Richard Pryor went at it. Man,
Nah, but the
apparently-
Paul Mooney
Oh, that
allegations,
took a twist. I thought they were
Paul
gonna have
Mooney?
an orgy or something.
No, that's it.
the
One
rumors,
another.
the scandal basically.
Okay.
It's Hollywood, my nigga. I can't
The-
believe that.
Hey, bruh, Marlon Brando is one of those. I won't say like artists, the guys who are deep in their art. They don't look at it in that sense.
Yeah.
So maybe they explain a bit about it.
But Paul Mooney, the scandal is he raped Richard Pryor's son. And Richard Pryor's son came out and said it did happen. This is the scandal that's been around. But as soon as I posted that rest in peace, people were at me, bro. Cancel culture came from me. They're like, how do you support him still? When he has this scandal and I was like, I never heard of it. And I googled it. Wow. It's out there, bro. It's 2 sides of the story. It's everything is there, bro. He spoke on it. His son is now speaking on it. Richard Pryor's son that it happened to, he's saying, yeah, of course they're gonna do this to the victim himself and shit. I'm like,
I'm googling Paul Mooney. It's coming up here.
Oh my gosh.
like this, it's under the rug, bro.
I did not know about this, bro.
dog.
That's a bit.
I didn't
and
see
I
it
mean
on the
the-
timeline. I didn't see it anyway.
Richard Pryor's son. Like,
No. That's wild. Hey, that's wild.
What
yeah.
a puss.
Rest in
no?
peace.
But you also.
Yo,
And
it's
then
the
I
most
said
amazing man now 5 minutes ago.
He was like, he's an icon, bro.
Fuck him, bro.
Nah, bro.
Yo.
Fuck. Look, the story. Fuck, bro.
But I mean, why would Richard Pryor's son want to?
He can't defend himself. He can't.
Yo,
deny.
bro.
I don't know if it's through his push. He was not.
Well, Bill Cosby's out, niggas.
We don't know yet why.
Hey.
What do you mean?
We don't know why yet.
I'm not
Why is
confident.
out?
Yeah, we don't know why he's out. We know why they say that it's
What
Did-
the fuck?
did-
Bill
did-
Cosby, bro. You know, he's Zuma out.
for his brother's funeral. Calm down, propaganda.
Wait. Since you brought up Cosby, what was
I also wanted to continue.
the wife in the Cosby Show? What was her name again? The shot. Felicia the shot, isn't it? Felicia the shot. No, the actress Felicia the
She
shot.
caught flack for
Yeah, because she came out and she tweeted in defense.
Oh, I saw the
defense of
tweet.
Bill.
I saw the
Yo, they
tweet.
went
Justice
cancelled.
prevails
Oh,
or something. But we,
Yeah. She was a lecturer at some university, wanted to fire or some shit.
yes, but we don't know that if justice is prevailing, we can't say it. The judge pulled back the conviction.
Why?
We don't know. Maybe there's evidence to say that they were lying. We can't say it.
But that's it, Lisa Bonet.
We know that.
Lisa Bonet.
We don't. Yeah, false accusations do. That's what I'm saying. We can't just say we don't like the decision or whatever. Let's see what comes of it. Let's see if they're gonna say why it got released, why the convictions pulled back. Maybe the person confessed that they
He
lied.
was planning tours now.
Because remember, he's on tour, bro. I saw that. Why is he going on tour? Exactly.
He's blind also, dog. What the fuck?
What's he gonna tour?
He must just chill. Yo.
There was walking on stage, bug. Yeah, is the chair, bro. Seat over there.
I never found Cosby to be funny.
I-
And I'm not gonna lie.
I'm with it.
People will hate this. I never found Robin Williams to be funny in stand-up.
Robin Williams was not
Okay.
funny. He was a kid's actor
Yeah.
to me.
Look, in terms of, I watched his stand-up and I
Big
was like,
take,
what
big
the
take.
fuck is this man?
Big take.
Nah, same.
His
Big
movies are
take.
bigger. He's a
Big
good
take.
Rest
actor,
in
but-
peace. Same. though.
Yeah, nah,
Same.
I'm
Big
sorry
take.
guys.
I'm not a
I'm
fan
really,
of his
guys,
comedy.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I just know him
I
as
love
Jumanji.
Flubber. I enjoyed Flubber. Flubber was a good movie. Mrs. Doubtfire, fantastic.
I enjoyed what's
I
it?
stand up.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will
Amazing.
Hunting.
Amazing. But I mean, comedy.
I can't believe I watched that movie.
Yo, guys.
watched it
Hey,
for-
I'm
Patch
actually a bit
Adams,
shocked.
Patch
I'm a
Adams,
bit
Patch
lost for
Adams.
words over here now.
I'm not. No.
Really?
I'd say Jim Carrey.
All of those Robin Williams movies.
Look, Jim
were
Carrey's
trash,
legend as
dog.
well, but
I was never.
I love Flubber.
Those
All the takes.
He's
takes.
comedic.
Adam
Dead
Sandler.
Poet Society.
Trash.
Adam
Trash.
Sandler's trash.
Okay, Adam Sandler is
Trash.
but the thing about him is that's his field, trash TV.
There's two movies I enjoyed from Adam Sandler.
Little
One,
Nicky.
what?
Slapstick comedy, yeah.
Three, actually.
Yeah,
Little
that
Nicky.
slapstick
It's
comedy.
very
He
much
goes for
slapstick
that,
comedy.
but
Shit, yeah.
he's good at it.
But
He's
you
a
know,
legend still.
one thing you
Happy
can say,
Gilmore's funny.
one thing you can say about Adam Sandler.
Because he said he made
he
a good
made
movie.
all his friends rich, bruh. Every movie
That's
that
a
he's
man.
in,
That's a,
fucking all of them,
what's that meme?
fucking, he put them all on, bruh.
I put my whole team on. Yeah, that's him.
Yo, like,
That's him.
I'm talking about, look, Adam Sandler, it's good fucking
And he made them all
movies, bro.
famous, bro.
Yes,
like,
bro.
what's a guy from
I'm
Animal?
actually still hurt. You guys.
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider.
I'm actually still hurt about that. Man. I
About
can't believe it.
nah,
Really?
don't
Nobody
believe
will
stand-up.
propaganda.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
I didn't even know he did stand up, bro. Till he passed away.
Stand-up, bro.
Oh, Williams, Wayne.
Robin Williams, yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm
yeah,
flabbergasted, but alright.
Flabbergasted.
yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna end it out there. He's a bit short.
Oh, shit. Okay, thanks.
He's a bit shell shocked, guys. He can't continue.
Take my time.
Kidding,
yeah.
okay. But thanks for listening to us again, guys.
Yo,
See you next episode.
It's actually been fun,
Peace
bro.
See you then. Cheers,
Peace and
cheers.
love, baby.